What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday morning. Holy smokes, y'all. You're not going to believe what I'm about to share with you. Just like God takes me to find something. I was listening to Crowder this morning, and that song, Red Letters, it just in mind-blowing lyrics. They're just phenomenal. But it got me thinking about the blood of Christ and how we often preach one cell, one microscopic cell of blood Christ applied to your life would absolutely save your soul. That'll be the mark. That'll be what they look for, the blood of Christ that's been applied to you. And just one simple cell, microscopic. You can't even break them down with your own natural eye. You have to look at them through a magnifier to be able to see it. A microscope, that's the word. Anyway, and that led me to research how many cells are in the human body. And on average, red blood cells are the most dominant ones. They carry all of our nutrition and our oxygen, all that fun stuff. Not to get too medical with you, but red blood cells make up 80% of your body. And an average healthy human being has in the neighborhood of 25 to 35 trillion, that's right, with a T, blood cells in their body at any given point. Trillion. So if you just took one day of Christ's life and just applied his blood cells for one day to the multitudes that accepted him throughout history, 35 trillion people could be saved. So there's your number for one day of his life. Now here's the kick. Every 120 days, remember that number, 120 days, the body reproduces all of them. Now they're reproducing every, I think it's 2.5 seconds or something like that. They're reproducing. But on an average 120 days, it's all brand new. You know what that 120 days is? The 120 days is the 120 days that happened in the book of Acts, where they all went and tarried in the upper room for 120 days. Put those two together. Pow, just messes your mind up, don't it? I love when I can take medical science and apply it to biblical facts and apply that together in a message. Just messes my mind up. I don't know how it happens. But 120 days, that's a phenomenal number. Numbers are important in the Bible. If you ever want to really mess with your mind, start tracking numbers in the Bible, and you'll realize God is a mathematical God. And it just messes your mind up when you start figuring this stuff out. But so the 120 days, the Holy Ghost fell on them in the upper room. We read that in the book of Acts. You can't mistake that. You can't change that. You can't take that out. And every 120 days, your body reproduces all the blood cells. I'm sure there's another 120 days in there in the Bible somewhere that I just haven't thought of yet, because this is just fresh to me. So I want to share the raw emotion with you guys. 120 days times 35 trillion. I can't even do that number. All you math people out there, have fun with that. Go count how long Christ lived, 33 years. Then you could come up with a number that is astronomical for the probability of people being saved. Can you imagine what that would be like? They say in the Bible, in the book of Revelations, that the number was beyond countable of those that were before the throne of all nations and all tongues. Said the number was too much to count. Can you imagine what that looks like? I want to be one of those in that number. How about you? You want to be one of those in that number? There's so much more in this message. So much more. There'll probably be more little 5 minutes after this and another 5 minutes or so, because God is not done with this message. It's not just a 5-minute message. This might even be a series about the blood of Christ applied to your life. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, we do a Bible study here at the house Sundays afternoon at 4 o'clock. We try to make it every week. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. You guys are more than welcome to come. If you're interested and you're local, hit me up. If you want to watch via online, we can pipe you in through the telephone or through via something, I don't know, Facebook Live, any of that stuff. You guys be blessed. We love you. Let me know if this touches your heart. Remember, it doesn't do no good for you to keep this seed to yourself. Share it with somebody and let somebody receive this message as well. So share this. Be blessed.